around 7 a.m. even though my flight wasn't until 1 p.m. I got ready, ate breakfast, and made sure I packed everything I needed. The journey to the airport took around 3 hours, I believe, but everything went quite smoothly, so we had plenty of time. The flight took almost 2 hours, so I was ready in bed, and when we arrived, we took a bus from the airport to Paris. And then we took a metro to get to our hotel, which was in the 17th district of Paris. Due to the fact that we stay in the 17th district, we took a quick walk to the Arc of Triomphe because it was really near to our hotel. And then we walked a bit around the Charles de Gaulle Square, and then we went to Champs-Elysees. Cross the solid line, just an inch I passed. We went to a few shops, but we were so tired that we came back to our hotel and fell asleep. The next day we woke up quite early, we had breakfast, and we were so ready to see a bit of Paris. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I was so excited to see the Eiffel Tower that it was the absolutely first thing we saw this day. Then we took the Metro line 06 because I wanted to see the Opera Garnier so bad, and unfortunately we didn't buy tickets to see the interior of the opera, but I was so excited anyway. Then we took a quick walk to the Haussmann building of the Gallery Lafayette because I wanted to see the panorama of Paris, because it's way cheaper than going to the top of the Eiffel Tower, and you can see all of the most recognizable landmarks of Paris such as Eiffel Tower, Arc of Triomphe, Opera Garnier, and much more for free, so it's such a good option. We took a bus because we wanted to go to Café de Flore before our entrance to the Louvre, but unfortunately the queue was so long that we realized that we did not have that much time to wait, so we left and decided to go to the Louvre on foot. And we stopped for a while by the Seine and we looked a bit at the posters from one of these stalls. After that we went directly to the Louvre, and of course there was a lot of people, so we had to wait in a long queue, but after a successful security check we started to browse the museum's resources. We were walking around the Louvre for around 2 hours, and what can I say, it was one of the best experiences that I've already had in my life. The only con was the fact that it was so crowded. However, I think that was definitely worth it. Then we were so tired that we had to eat, and then we took metro to the Notre Dame. On the third day, we decided to go to Versailles, so we woke up around 7 a.m. again. We had breakfast and we left to the train station and we caught a train to Versailles. Well, of course, I forgot about the fact that we have holidays and I didn't buy tickets to the Palace of Versailles. So we decided to go to the gardens instead, and what can I say, it was one of the best decisions we've made because the gardens were literally beautiful and the amount of beautiful sculptures, fountains, and the beautiful architecture was just insanely giant. After resting a bit on the bench, we left the gardens and went to the train station to catch our train. When we arrived at 𝓟𝓪𝓻𝓲, we had to change for metro because we wanted to go directly to Montmartre. For me, Montmartre was one of the most exciting things to do in Paris because it's the spot where you can see the local artists working on their masterpieces, and also the architecture is so romantic. There are lots of of cute cafes and restaurants, and there are artists painting everywhere. You can just sit down and observe what's going on around. So after walking a bit, we finally decided to take the metro to our hotel because we were quite exhausted after the entire day walking around. When we arrived at the hotel, I took a warm shower and decided to spend the rest of the evening in my bed because the other day we had to wake up at 2 a.m. As I've mentioned before, we had to start our last day by waking up around 2 a.m., which was absolutely crazy, but our bus to the airport was leaving at 4 a.m., so we didn't have a choice. And unfortunately, we were in the airport a bit too early, so we had to wait for our flight, which was delayed. But everything went smoothly, and I safely returned from my trip. And I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to go to Paris because it's been on my to-do list for so long. It's been my dream for so long. And I'm so grateful to my parents that they decided to take me for this trip too. During my car ride, I was listening to music, of course, and I safely came back. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!